Hi everyone, really nice to see you all again. For 10 weeks, I've been coming to you virtually by video or email or some type of virtual connection. It has been 10 weeks. This is the length of time since the outbreak of COVID-19 really gained momentum here in the US. In just that 10 weeks, 1.3 million of our fellow Americans have been confirmed with COVID-19. And we have tragically lost over 80,000 fellow Americans to this virus. Within our ITW community, 86 people have been confirmed with COVID-19 globally, and we have tragically lost one of our fellow team members. This team member worked in our Seats, Safety and Motion Automotive Division in the Chicagoland area, and our hearts go out to her family, to our community, her team members. For this 10 weeks, we've been stuck inside with limited interaction for our friends, our families, our communities, and much of your world, my world, our world has been turned upside down. This experience has no doubt left an eternal impact on all of us. For me, over this time, I have really developed a deep appreciation for the relationships I have with my family, with my friends, with my teams, and with all of you. I look forward to the connections I make every day. These moments have become invaluable for me. In a world that has previously moved so fast, this has really given me some time to stop, look around, and appreciate what we all do have. I can't wait for the day that I can connect with you all again in person. But due to limitations on travel to keep us all safe, that will be some time from now. So for now, I will value these virtual interactions, and we will look forward to that day in the future. Personally, we've all been impacted. So much has changed. We don't know what to expect, when to expect it, or who to believe sometimes. We at ITW want to be here to support you in any way. We honestly, and I believe that ITW has stepped up to the plate in many ways, continuing to pay all of you, all of our team members globally, whether you're working or not, through the end of May. We've extended employee assistance programs and even medical virtual programs like the Nurse 24/7 line and WebMD or MD Live. Your team members at all the plants and the facilities have also stepped up. We are implementing every safety precaution that we know how to right now to keep you all safe. I've never been more proud to work with our team and with ITW. As I have in the previous weeks, I'm going to provide you an update this week with a little bit of information on our business, our customers, and our plants. I'm doing this because we believe this level of transparency of information is critical to keeping you and all of our teams safe and healthy throughout this crisis. As I have in the past, I wanted to give you an update on the current state of our business. To date, we have had one of our North American Fastener colleagues positively diagnosed with COVID-19. But I'm very relieved to let you know that he is recovering well. All three of our manufacturing plants in Tennessee, Kentucky, and Connecticut are all operating now below 50%, with some of them operating closer to 50%, really driven by decreases in customer demand. For weeks to come and throughout May, those who can work from home will continue to work from home, and we will continue to evaluate that for the following months as well. Our 80 customers, GM, Ford, and FCA Chrysler, had continued to be shut down, and we believe they will slowly be restarting beginning this coming Monday, May 18th. Our commitments to you across ITW globally absolutely continue to be, number one, protecting your health and well-being. And I hope that those of you who have been in our facilities are seeing that and all the steps we've been taking to help keep you safe. And number two, continuing to serve our customers with excellence to the best of our ability. We want to continue to deliver these, and we are striving to continue to deliver these commitments according to our culture and values. To deliver on this first commitment, we see it in three buckets: protecting the fortress, creating that culture of clean, and keeping the distance. With these three critical steps, we think this system can help us deliver a safer workplace. I'm going to go through each one of these with you. Protecting the fortress. What does that mean? Well, there's already a lot that you've already seen in pictures, communication, and if you've been in the plants. But one of the most important things I want to point out is your role in protecting the fortress. Your daily self-health checks, including temperature checks, are a critical role in this. If you don't feel well, if someone in your house doesn't feel well, if they've been diagnosed or you believe they or you have been exposed to someone with COVID-19, we ask that you contact us immediately and please stay home. That face covering that you're wearing in the plants, we hope that you're also utilizing one while you're at home, when you're outside the house. No traveling, very strict restrictions on visitors. We've ensured compensation for all of you through the end of May to ensure that you feel like you can stay home and be safe if you're not needed in the plant. And one thing I do want to point out is something new that's coming to all of our plants. We will be implementing temperature checks prior to every shift. We feel that given that a high temperature is one of the symptoms of COVID-19, we want to ensure that we are putting the precautions around our work teams to ensure to keep all of you safe. More information on temperature checks is going to be coming from your plant managers in the coming days. I wanted to go into a little bit, I've had some questions around why face masks and why temperature checks. I wanted to quickly go through some things with you. According to the CDC, one of the main ways of spreading COVID-19 is person to person. This is what drives fundamentally the importance of face masks or face coverings. We want to ensure that we're limiting the spreading. And some type of covering on your nose and mouth is one of the best ways to minimize the spreading of this virus. Why temperature screenings? We know, according to the CDC, that COVID-19 is highly contagious, and a very common symptom is fever. And so we are pre-screening everyone before they enter our building with the temperature. We will be in the coming days across all of our facilities. Again, this is just one of the additional safety precautions we're going to be putting in place to protect you. Let's go through that second bucket, a culture of clean. Culture of clean means exactly what it says. It means let's stay clean. It's from your personal hygiene through the hygiene at the plant to minimizing touching, and all of that goes into the culture of clean. So continue to wash your hands a lot. Continue to wipe up your area after your shift, or after you use the lunch table, or after you touch a handle. We're going to make sure you have the supplies to do that, and we ask you to partner with us in using those supplies. Let's go through that third bucket, keeping the 6 feet of distance. That means just exactly what it says. Keep that 6 feet. But we want you to utilize this inside the plant and outside the plant. Whenever you're in public spaces, we ask that you, and many of your states and localities are asking you to maintain 6 feet between you and someone else that does not reside in your home. We're going to do this in areas that are confined. We're trying to minimize the people in those areas, so we ask you to observe those maximum occupancy signs, avoid touching handles, and we're trying to engineer in ways to make this easier for you by staggering shifts and breaks. The system of protecting the fortress, ensuring a clean environment and your own personal hygiene, and then keeping the distance is our new level of safety. Not one of these things works alone. It requires all three to work together, and it requires all of us to work together to achieve this level of safe workplace. I want to share some visuals. I think pictures speak 1,000 words. of things that you will see or have seen if you've been in the facility. So clear signage, and we're continuing to update and upgrade our signage around limiting visitors or maximum occupancy. If you're walking into a room and you believe that there's too many people, let us know. Let us help you communicate those concerns. Personal hygiene reminders. Again, washing your hands is one of the best barriers. That's that culture of clean. Social distancing. That's keeping the distance. We're going to try to give you visual markers on the floor, visual markers and signs. We're going to try to help you out to understand what that 6 feet is and constant reminders for that. In all of the plants, you're going to see some version of sanitization stations, whether there are entrances or doors, or they look like these yellow and blue signs in some of our plants, or even when you come into work, you're handed usually some type of hand sanitizer along with your face coverings, along with some welcome back packets. All of these are welcoming when you come back to work, and we want this to reassure you that we are doing everything to keep you safe. Some physical and more prominent things are physical barriers in a lot of areas where we cannot spread people out in the short term. We are creating physical barriers where 6 feet cannot be achieved right now. Where 6 feet can be achieved in larger rooms like cafeterias and conference rooms, we are moving tables and chairs. Again, that additional visual signal to you that we want you to remain 6 feet apart. We've limited touch points, so things like water fountains, maybe refrigerators, maybe microwaves in your facilities, coffee pots that are no longer accessible. We do sincerely apologize for these inconveniences, but your safety is our number one priority. Outside of work, we also ask that you keep yourself safe. Whether you're coming to work or not coming to work, those daily self-health checks, you don't need to fill out the paper, but think about it. Think about how you feel. Do a temperature check in the morning. If you see a rise in temperature, please let us know. If you have any concerns with how you're feeling, please let us know. If there's someone in your household that's not feeling well, believes they've been exposed, or you believe you've been exposed, please let us know. And please, in all cases, stay home. Your face covering, we are requiring it in ITW facilities, but we encourage you, and I know your areas, your cities, states, and governments are encouraging you to wear that in all public places, anywhere inside inside work or anytime you leave your home. Wash your hands a lot. Anytime you touch something, please continue to wash your hands. And whether you're inside work or outside work, maintain that 6 feet of distancing. If we can all do these as good citizens, we will fight this virus and we will get on the other side of it. While many things are really troubling, many things are unknown right now about when the country will recover from this virus, I want to ensure you, and I hope you read or listened to the webcast of our ITW Q1 2020 earnings last week. If not, please go back and watch it. But I want to assure you that ITW is a strong company. We will get through this crisis, and we will absolutely be stronger and positioned to thrive as we all recover. Our Q1 earnings demonstrate this. I think what also demonstrates this is that we continue to support all of you with payroll, even through this deep shutdown period. ITW sits in a position of significant strength in dealing with the impacts of this crisis. I think our success through this crisis, our financial stability through this crisis, reaffirms that our decentralized ITW business model that you all see through 80/20 in the facilities and the excellence in execution has gained us this financial strength. And it continues to remain something that clearly sets us apart from peers. We want to reassure you as well that we are staying focused on the long term. We are having some short-term pain, but as we have over the last 100 years of ITW, we will remain focused on the long term. Finally, as I always close, we're here for you. If you need anything, if you have any questions about the virus, about payroll, about healthcare, about assistance, about your schedule, about a teammate, please reach out to us. Or if you just need to talk, please reach out to us. We are here to help. We are here to help. We have services that can help you. We are here. So please just reach out. And as I close today, I just want to say thank you again. Thank you for continuing to keep yourself safe, your family safe, your community safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.